step with equivalent fractions is when we use non-unit fractions. So a non-unit fraction is a fraction where the numerator is a number other than 1. In this case, we've got 6/8, and we want to find an equivalent fraction. That means we want to find a fraction that's equal in value to 6/8. So we've been given something over 16. So we look at our denominator and say, what have we got to do to the 8 to turn it into 16? We've got to multiply the 8 by 2. And the golden rule when you're doing equivalent fractions is whatever you do to the bottom, you've got to do to the top. And whatever you do to the top, you've got to do to the bottom. So in this case, we've multiplied our denominator, the bottom, by 2. So we have to multiply our numerator, which is 6, by 2. So we end up with 12/16. So we know that 12/16 is equivalent or to 6/8. The next one that we've got 3 over something, and we've got to find a number that is equivalent to 12/16. So in order to do this, we look at the 3. So, well, what have we had to do to the 12 to turn it into a 3? We've had to divide by 4. So we've divided the top number by 4, or the numerator. So we look at the denominator, or the bottom number, and we have to divide that by 4. So 16 divided by 4 gives the answer of 4. So we know that 3/4 is equivalent to 12/16. We also know that 3/4 is also equivalent to 6/8, because if you multiplied the numerator by 2, you would get 6, and if you multiplied the denominator by 2, you would get 8. So 6/8, 12/16, and 3/4 are all equivalent or equal.